It has been a day, I tell you. I am late. I realize this. But I did make it within the hour, like I tweeted. But I did. So, well, I'm definitely watching my mixer. Thank you. Okay, let me grab a drink, and then we'll get into what happened to make me late. Nothing super exciting, but I always tell you guys just about everything, even if it is, you know, stupid and embarrassing. Alright. Pardon me. Let's get started, shall we? Hello, everyone. My name is James, and welcome to JamesGames. In this episode, it is Sci-Fi Saturday, which means that the games we play are going to be sci-fi. And that may be something we've played before, but may not. But as we all know, anybody that's watched this channel for any amount of time in the last, since The Outer Worlds came out, we're going to be playing more of The Outer Worlds. I hope everybody does enjoy it. If you do, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you listen to the future. Follow me over on Twitter so you are notified of any and all streams, and also whatever other random tweets that happen to throughout in the universe. Also be sure to subscribe and follow on Twitter, Twitch rather, so that again you don't miss any live streams. Also, if Twitter fails to notify you, if Twitch fails to notify you, I have it set to auto tweet when I go live in case I am horrible and I don't tweet myself. So that you at least get one tweet. You're off, your headphones are off on the screen and have your touch, yeah. So how you doing, Mike? Welcome back. So, as I was saying, I was going to tell you guys why I happen to be late. Let's put on a little bit of background music. Not too much. It's what it is, I guess. So anyway, this is Approaching Nirvana, Finding Sunrise, by the way. So, I'm doing alright. The main reason, I'll tell you. So, the insomnia bit bug has a bit again. So it's like, I wasn't able to sleep. Finally got to sleep. It was around noon, I guess. I heard my 4 o'clock alarm go off. I was like, oh, why can't I need to get up? Or no, it wasn't even, yeah, it was my 4 o'clock alarm. I was like, okay, fine, I need to get up. So, oh no, actually, that is not entirely correct. Somebody called and said they were bringing me some stuff, and I was like, okay, fine. So, that was about 3:30, because I was back in bed because I was going to sleep for a little while longer. So I had an alarm set for 6:30, 6:45, and 7 o'clock. I got back in bed because I was like, I'm probably going to fall back asleep. No big deal. Set the alarms, wake up, get ready to stream. I was watching a couple YouTube videos. It was like, I wasn't really super tired. I was kind of awake, and because I was planning on getting started a bit earlier. What happened was, I was watching the stream, I got, and not a stream, but some YouTube videos from some of the people I watch. And I got, I think, maybe 5-10 minutes into it, maybe. And next thing I know, I woke up and I was like, huh. Because I didn't hear my alarms. I'm like, oh, cool. And it's, you know, it's still, you know, before 6:30, 6:45, whatever. No, it wasn't. It was 9:15. I was like, oh shit, I'm late. You kind of felt like the white rabbit there for a second. I'm late, we're very important date. So, I was like, shit. So, that's what happened. I crashed hard, and then I woke up way late, slept through 3 fucking alarms. But I will tell you, these are not quiet alarms. Because I have them set, they're kind of quiet-ish when they first start. But they get louder as it goes on. So if you don't, like, shut them off within, like, I think it's like 15 seconds or so, they're full volume. Which is really loud and fucking annoying. And they're supposed to go until you shut them the fuck off. So either I slept through it going off for so long that the next alarm went off, and then the next alarm after that, and then it just finally said, fuck it, you're gone, or they didn't go for that long. Because I think they're supposed to go for, I think, a maximum of like 10 minutes. Well, no, that's not accurate, because I've come home after it when I forgot I had an alarm set. Like hours later, and it was still going. So I don't know. I mean, is it possible that I became conscious enough to tell it to shut the fuck up? That is entirely possible. That is entirely possible. But seeing as how I had them set on one of my Echoes, and also my phone, I don't know. So anyway, we're here. We are streaming. We are live. Finally. Let's go and pause that because we're going to get started. We're going to be playing The Outer Worlds again. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying it because I am a lot. So yeah. When last we left our intrepid adventurers, they were braving the dangers of Monarch, trekking from Cascadia to Stellar Bay, and then back to Groundbreaker to go visit the shop to sell some of the shit they accumulated. And so, and then they went back, mind you, to Monarch with the super dangerous Mantisaurs and Mantiqueens, and also the Raptidons. This is a planet that wants you for lunch. So we pick up the story where we left off in The Outer Worlds. Yeah, I realized I changed styles halfway through that. I'm like, well, you know. Partly because of a brain fart. So, also, I hope you guys don't mind. I am going to be kind of snacking, nomming a little bit. One of the things that they brought me was some stuff from Panera Bread. Yeah, it's like day old stuff, but I don't care. It's cool. mean, day old Panera Bread is still good Panera Bread, so. So they brought me an assortment of stuff. I've got a couple of muffins, I've got a cinnamon roll, a couple of little Danish looking things. Now the Danish I'm not super fond of.
Hey, keep it quiet.
Oh yeah, we actually made it into Stellar Bay, did we not? Yeah. Forgot about that. Reminding me what I was doing. So we gotta find the black market vendor in Fallbrook. Wait, we got the Fallbrook already? What the fuck? Holy shit. So we have to find the sweeter cakes in Cascadia and go to purchase a dustback casserole from Chef Raymond in Stellar Bay. Now, here's the thing. We had to go all the way around from Cascadia. We had to walk from Cascadia to Stellar Bay, and then we've got to walk back around the other way because the doors to Cascadia that lead out to where the sweetheart cakes are in the Rizzo's facility are in fact sealed shut. I don't know why, but they are. So basically, we are having to walk in a big, huge fucking circle filled with mantiqueens, raptidons, and mantipillars, and also mantisaurs. Not to mention a few of the Mega and Colossus versions of same such things. Oh, and the mantis swarms. Those fuckers. I hate mantis swarms. But, well, they're what they are. But yeah, well, I guess I could just show you the fucking map, couldn't I? Region. Zoom out. Out, I said. See, we started over here. That is the Cascadia landing pad. Now you would think that Cascadia, it's, you know, the Rizzo's facility where the cakes are right there. You just walk across the bridge. The doors to Cascadia are sealed. So we had to walk all the way over here. Oh shit. I should have checked out that place and that. But we found the silver pits. Here's I stand. There's a vendor there. This is Terra 1 Publications. I'm guessing that must be Fallbrook. Or maybe this is Fallbrook. I don't know. But there's Stellar Bay. And we're apparently near hostels. I don't know why. But then we have to cross this bridge, come to this part of town, walk all the way back over here, through here, all the way back around over to this way, and then back over here to Cascadia. So we're gonna pick up a lot of shit, We're probably going to be extremely over encumbered, and we may have to take another trip or two back to Groundbreaker. To sell our ship. Because one of our objectives is right here. The other one's back there. Alright. We'll come back and do that in a minute. So, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. And again, I do kind of apologize for running late. Just one of those kind of couldn't help it.
Smells like wrapped in here.
Oh, it does work. I bought some musk from Sebastian to cover up.
I had planned to be at the very least on time, but possibly even a little early. But, yeah.
Help! Someone's been killed! I think I'm gonna be sick.
Alright.
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Well, why not just actually go take a shower? I mean, for fuck's sake. Lower right. Okay, there we go. Mr. Nandy, sorry about this, but something foul is leaking from the apartment upstairs. I don't know what Sia is keeping up there, but she works for you, right? Do you think you talked to her about it? Isaac, can you please try to keep your windows shut? As I tried to explain, leaving them open, especially when you get food out, invites mantis swarms. And a mantis swarm infestation is everyone's problem. Braxton, I know you keep odd hours because I've heard you coming and going at all times of the day and night, but maybe you'd try to close your door a little more quietly. I have rather sensitive nerves, and every time I hear your door, I think we're in the middle of another Amber Heights. Alright. That's the way I was trying to go.
Sorry. Just spooked me, was all. Not much I can do for this guy.
Yeah, he's just victim. Well, I mean, while we're here... Doesn't tell us who it is, huh? Tossball betting slip. This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from left field tossball betting. I'm guessing we're gonna have to go there. Examine. Hastily packed suitcase. Several ragged outfits, all the same cut and color, were stuffed into the suitcase. Okay. And there's nothing else. Okay, but now what do we do?
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you'd be thankful.
Well, we'll put a pin in this and come back to it.
Carry on.
Huh?
Oh, never mind then. Ooh. Door doesn't close. Okay, well, he's gonna be right anyway. Okay, right in here anyway. Oh, wait. He might can see me. Let's hit the right fucking buttons, shall we? Okay, we don't need that. La da 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 da. Don't mind me just wandering around. Also nothing. Journal. You can investigate tossball betting. Alright. Vending machine discovered.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Okay. I mean to startle you.
Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves.
Why is that exactly? Ha! Exactly what I was gonna say.
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rats spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation, and I was a fool for staying. Sanjar, of course. He had all these glorious ideas about how he'd run Monarch. Rest periods between every work shift. No shift more than 10 hours long. It all sounds wonderful, until you realize there's only a few centimeters of repurposed steel between you and the deadliest creatures in the galaxy.
Okay.
That's what she said.
There's truly no end to my suffering.
I like you, Ellie.
Only every day. But in case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly get ships on a regular basis, yours notwithstanding. And even if I did scrape together enough to buy passage out with sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved into green goop, what then?
Fair enough. You got stabbed, that's also a possibility. I wanted to say that, but...
Nothing. That's what. Because MSI is not in what you'd call good standing with the board. So even if I could get out of here, no one's gonna hire me.
That sounds rough.
Even talking about it has my blood pressure up. I've really gotta stop.
Okay.
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
Don't worry about it. I'll cover it.
You got it. I got all the ingredients. Should only take about an hour in the oven.
Woohoo.
There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
Okay.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady.
Oh, gosh. My tongue's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
Kill. Alright. Yeah, we still had 6,000 bits. It was worth it. It's worth it to help Parvati. Because I like her. Hiccups. Yeah. I mean...
I won't tell.
Alright, come in here, guys.
I'm going.
Ooh, vortex mace. Nice. What is up with the music of this place, though? That is starting to get on my nerves a little bit.
Headed back.
Like, all it is just some kind of violence. Alright, now we have to go where? Okay, so we gotta go to Fallbrook. And our speaker, Nokia, whatever her name is, Nayoka. And it's still a bay. So, wait, well, that's Rizzo's. So, there's a map. Alright, so I guess we are going out the other side. Oh no, wait. I forgot. We are going stainless steel that. And that's where? That's right. I think. Yeah, okay. I was headed the right way. Oh, we're already over here. Oh, okay.
If it isn't the famous hacker, enjoying Stellar Bay.
Oh, yeah.
What can I do for you? Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth. They were pretty distinct. Monarch doesn't exactly have a thriving dental industry, and Isaac seemed to get stuck in all sorts of bad habits, dietary and otherwise. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter, other times he'd keep betting on a losing team, started owing the wrong people money. I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Oh, fun.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Oh, yeah, was there anything else I could say?
If it isn't the famous hacker, enjoy. What can I do?
Oh, oh wait.
Here to. What can.
Yeah.
Graham's always filling the airway. All it means is that.
Oh, okay, well, that was it. Never mind. Yes, it's over there. But I wish they labeled these fucking places. Because I need to find Sanjay. I think I need to find Mr. Sanjay. And I don't know where to find him at. Or will I find him afterwards? I don't know.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rat musk.
Bet they also pay to make it stink less.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
Well.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
What the hell?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really. So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
Sounds like.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff, and some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell. Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really nice lady named Celia, and she seemed... Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
Yeah, okay.
He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about.
Okay.
Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Good to have standards, I guess.
I know what I'm looking for. You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny.
Alright, that's all I need to know.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
Talk to you later. Mr. Nundy.
Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me. Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself? Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
No, not really. I think one more return credit card stop is food and spread. Fuck Coney, I'm going to eat steps. Nice.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Okay.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments.
Okay.
I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Well, yeah.
Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Okay.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Okay. Yeah.
And a Mantisaur problem, and a Marauder problem.
Many, many problems, but they can all be solved with a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
Okay.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
All right.
But that's exactly what this is. The world isn't changed with guns and speeches, much as Graham and his followers would like to think, but rather with meticulous documentation. And the Bill of Liquidation/Transfer Form 52 is one of the most formidable pieces of data entry in all of Halcyon. One false stroke can invalidate the entire document.
It's true. One of the old execs gave herself a stroke trying to fill out the exemption section.
Yep.
For our part, a Bill of Liquidation/Transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Huh.
Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
Oh.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea, it's definitely a firm middle finger.
That's what I like to hear. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Is it really illegal if the board's the one that makes the rules in the first place?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
All right.
You really think so?
Don't encourage him.
I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
Okay.
Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it?
Okay, what's with you people?
Of course. I didn't mean to make assumptions. Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Okay.
A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
I'm sure there will be some.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes. I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
I better refill my drink real quick. So, while we're doing that, I'd rather stay at Parvati or Ellie, but, you know. Excuse me. Yeah, that's still got ice. That's not unexpected. Oh, not really good. And now for a drink. Oh, Jesus. I gotta take some meds. Are those? Take 2 of those and excuse me. Note to viewers. Coke is too thick to breathe. Just a little bit. 1 out of 10 wouldn't do again. Okay, so.
You see what I have to deal with?
For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. But back then, it was known as Terra 1.
Huh?
Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names. After all, the whole point of terraforming was to make them Earth-like.
Here, though, the results were mixed.
And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out. Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to. But there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up.
Reforms are for quitters.
It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out.
I hope you'd treat them nice, whether it was good business or not, Mr. Sanjar. That's what being a community means. Treating people right, because it's the right thing to do.
Like that's what you saw in Edgewater? Come on. People look out for themselves.
A noble thought, Miss Holcomb. Unfortunately, noble thoughts rarely sway board policy. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
Okay.
No, they laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2, along with everyone else.
Yeah, here you are.
Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI.
Must have pissed off some real big suits to get stuck with that.
On the contrary, I wrote lots of very important reports on behalf of top MSI officials before I was able to achieve this position. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages. I don't know. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules. and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws.
Because they suck.
I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
Yep.
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
If you can't beat him, might as well join him and reach into their pockets.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation.
Yeah, I mean...
Indeed, we've got to consider realities, not ideals. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue.
Okay.
Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship. Indeed.
Okay.
I've discovered it's much easier to negotiate from a position of power. And I don't mean to leave MSI or its people at a disadvantage.
Okay.
My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
Ooh. That's a thing.
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
But wait, what happens to the folks stuck on the wrong side of dangerous?
Well, I'm afraid the welfare of a few hundred people is too minor a figure into the board's risk assessments. Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. Rather hard to run a business that way.
Yeah. Let's see.
He and his followers call themselves the Iconoclasts. Lawless anarchists, all of them.
Oh.
If anyone on Monarch deserves the reputation the board's pinned on us, it's them.
Okay. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, well...
A chance! They've been doing this for years. And well, let's just say I know enough about Graham to be confident that he won't change.
Okay.
It isn't just that they drain our people and resources. Every radical act they commit cements Halcyon's image of us all as destructive rebels and pushes us further from the rest of the colony. He's lucky the board doesn't take him seriously enough to keep more than a few UDL gunships patrolling Monarch.
An Earth Directorate assault cruiser would change his tune. It's almost a shame we haven't seen one around Monarch in a long while.
It's all right.
What can I do for you?
All right, we gotta go. Level up. Come over here, and then we'll do our point. What are we going to do with our point? Okay. Hostile effect on targets. Yeah. Version damage. Yeah. Oh. Now that's. We need to look into. But before we do that, let's go ahead Yep. And then we're going to go from there. We are going to go. We'll put some in melee next time, I think. Melee and defense. And eventually leadership. That's where I was going. So we've got another perk. What do I want? Yeah, I almost want to do the time dilation. Also consumable weight. That's a good one too. It... Okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm so fucking torn. Or you do more science weapon damage, but I think we'll go with the time dilation. Oh. Yeah. Ooh, see, 160,000 XP. Yeah, nice max health though. Cool. Alright, Ellie, what do we got? Let's see. What would be a good one? Let's give him more armor. Orvate. Let's give him more armor as well. Okay. Alright. So we need to go investigate Elijah and his gang. Follow with Catherine. Alright, let's go to Sebastian first. Well, I mean, we'll go talk to Sebastian, not... That would just be weird.
Rap Musk and Canid right here. Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some Canid toenails?
No, not really.
You look like a woman who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts. I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
Mr. Pickett? Franklin Pickett from Edgewater?
That's him. He'd been here years, but he always talked about going back to Edgewater one day.
Sure. Mr. Pickett used to run the community center outside Edgewater. He had this grand idea to make it a museum for halcyon life.
Oh.
As my dad told it, Mr. Pickett was always going on about getting a manta queen for the last display. He left the Vale, gosh, years ago.
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Manta queens, especially.
Well, yeah. Have you seen a manta queen?
Sure. They're real big. Hard to miss them. Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett. But I haven't seen him in a few weeks. To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him.
Captain, can we look for him? I'd feel awful if somebody from home was in trouble and we didn't do nothing.
Yes, we will look for him.
Tell you what. I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal?
Sure.
Thanks, Captain.
All right then. Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last Mana Queen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Could be Mr. Pickett still out there, too.
Okay.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff. Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
No.
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues. You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well, but we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
Yep. Okay, so do we have to go back and talk to what's-her-face? Yep, we do. So... There's the back door. Oh, shit.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say? Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia. I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on?
Right.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. Good luck with that. Okay, so... Yeah, let's do this first, because that's right here. And I want to shoot them.
Got it. Heads down.
Oh, hey, well. Yeah, no, they're looking.
Ma'am, please, I need your help. Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature.
Okay.
Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a Raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
Okay.
It's more dissolving than melting.
That is not helpful. Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the Raptidons, Mantisaurs, and Marauders, the toxic sulfur pools and poisonous glands, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Yeah, we can help.
Please, won't you go and find my boy? He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A Raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me. He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No! And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a Manta Queen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
All right.
Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting. Like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good.
Well, I mean...
How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who listened. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head.
Right.
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with them nutty iconoclasts. Or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak.
I mean, that's possible.
Or maybe Marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby.
All right.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it.
Okay.
And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Right. Gotcha. Alright, well, we're gonna do it. Hey, fuckers, what's up?
Who the Hey! What are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market. Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
Damn it.
How? That was supposed to go out with the next batch of salt tuna. What are you suggesting, pal? Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
Hey.
Damn it, I wanted to kill them. Oh well. Oh shit. That was an anticlimactic thing. Ooh, hey, hello. Okay, great. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum. I should have saved it. Oops. Where I can get on top of. And nuts. Oh shit. Oh, Sunjar. There you are.
You and your pen pal seem to be getting along.
Don't make it small. When you say it like that, it sounds stupid.
Whoa, take it easy. Didn't realize you were so wrapped up.
You're doing it again.
Alright. Let's put the gun away before we throw somebody out.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you? But that's terrible. What happened? I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them eventually. Of course I would have. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
Alright. Use the terminal without being... A summary report on conditions are installed there. Productivity has continued to improve since relaxing MSI's old restrictions and making allowances for employee benefits such as time off illness and personal leave. 24.9% reduction in shift length and 52% more positive feedback. District output is up 15.2% this year, showing continuing but slowing growth trend. Decreased gains compared to previous years are likely due to deterioration of materials and morale, occasional shortfalls in our supplies. The gradual loss of personnel to marauders, 7.2%, hostile wildlife, 10.3%, and iconoclast recruitment, 17.4%. Ah. Reconciliation with the board remains a long-term goal, but the immediate concern is defending the city from hostile elements. Repairing damage to the city's walls, it consumes approximately 32.8% of our annual budget. The best solution will be an influx of skilled defenders and weaponry, but given the aforementioned factors and their effects on local population, such a solution remains unlikely. Working slogans. MSI, our profit margins are stellar. MSI Saltuna, 43.28% more nutrient-dense than leading brands. Stellar Bay, a tolerable center of commerce in a hostile and chaotic galaxy. Alrighty. Those were interesting. Drop the thing. Ooh. Are you a named one or just executive? You don't have a thing.
I hope your being here means the board is loosening their restrictions.
Oh. Nope, unfortunately. Not yet, anyway. Notes revisions. Your report looks excellent. The numbers are front and center, and you highlight our recent product. I can words. I swear. I just can't English. You highlight our recent production gains nicely. One small adjustment. Could you increase the page margins by 17.3%? I want them to match the formatting of our other reports for maximum readability. Okay. It seems done, but whatever. We are needing to go somewhere. Oh, hey, hello. How are you?
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's.
Because I'm not.
What can I get you?
Let's see what you got.
All sales are final, unless you threaten me. I'm kidding. Don't threaten me.
Nice. Okay, well. Ooh. Wait, let's see. Anything good? Tactical shotgun 2? Oh my. Leadership. Block. Off. Heavy. Defense. We don't care. What is that? That is mag to melt. Get mag to power, mag to zap, that's right. Weapons parts, that's okay. Right. What can we, I don't want to sell anything here. Repair. Alright, we don't need any repairs. Cool. And we use, we can. What were we doing next? Nyoka. Why are we doing Nyoka? I don't know. We should find out soon enough.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Interesting story.
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn Rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here.
Nope.
Who are you?
Well... yeah.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll.
Oh, we'll talk about that.
Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Sure, why not?
Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger? Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business.
All right.
I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my head.
It's a dummy escort.
Oh, you want information for nothing. Very well. I am no match for your your yammering. Here's how to get to Devil's Peak. Go south, along the road, not the river. Look for the mountain with devil horns, and watch out for raps, and mana swarms, and marauders, and sulfur pits, and... You know, it'd really be safer if I went with you. You want to reconsider sobering me up?
Fine.
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
All right.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Sure, why not?
Velma's seen out of sorts, too.
She's always pranking.
Ouch.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like, hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Oh, thanks.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you? And what a helpful young lady you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Yeah.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals. Now, dearie, who's this pickup for? I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents.
Okay, well...
Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra? Isn't it just? I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
Yeah.
Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
Well.
I'm afraid it'll be the better part of a month. Our dear Nyoka tends to exhaust her supply rather quickly.
Okay.
Believe me, there's nothing I'd love better than to help you, but there's not much I can do. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them. Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room, for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his. Careless experimentation with medicinal substances does take its toll, eventually.
But until then, it's lots of fun.
Episodic pharmacological delirium is no laughing matter, young lady. In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations.
Oops.
It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind.
Okay.
The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
Wait.
Chin up, dearie.
Hello
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you?
Keep going.
She works over at the fishery next door. Quite the hard worker, but she's got a bit of a temper.
Yeah.
Why, just the other day, I heard her shouting from here. I can't imagine what set her off. Oh, but here I go again, running my mouth when it's none of my business. Was there something else you needed? What can Auntie Abigail do for you? Such a pity, isn't it? But I suppose it's an important reminder that one can have too much of a good thing. Even cost tolerine.
Okay.
Oh, you flat. And to keep an extra... The one upstairs, where we store our medicines.
I mean... No, let's one more before I go steal shit. Let's.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get? And what a helpful young lady. Who's your lucky friend, dearie?
Don't blame me if I puke on your shoes.
Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
I've got to find out. I mean, it got weird fast, but I have to know.
Much as I'd love to. My rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine. But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for? Now, there's no keeping secrets from Auntie Abigail. I'll tease it out of you one way or another.
Ooh.
Also, I really do have to enter someone's name for the allotment. After all, I have to keep track of where our little pills wander off to.
Yes, but I don't want to waste the shit. That's no.
Indeed. Now, how about you tell Auntie who this pickup's for?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, her.
Yeah.
It's none of my business, but now I've gone and said to... I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
Alrighty then. Up we go. Oh, hi. Shit. We're back outside. Interesting. Terminal upstairs. This terminal is restricted to an authorized... Wow, I can words. I swear. This terminal's use is restricted to authorized medical engineers. Unauthorized use warrant action from your site safety manager. Okay. Yeah, okay. Wait, what? I can't hack it? Shit. What is my hack? And I didn't bring any of it with me, did I? God damn it, I didn't. Did I? Shit! God damn it. Okay, so dexterity, that's body. Mind. Fuck. So, mind and personality. This is intelligence. We can try that. Mind 30 seconds. Body. Okay, so mind, yeah, intelligence and personality. here. Yeah. Yeah. Find attributes my last minute. Find attributes last minute. Okay. Oh, body attributes. Okay. Then mind and personality. Wait. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to go with one of these. All right. Got a star on the ridge. Williams. All right. Notes. Reactions. Reactionism. Wait. Reactism. God damn. Icon words. I fucking swear. Reactism and pep you up, rather. I had hypothesized that this combination might awaken my mind and senses to the greater realities around us. If that's true, then it seems my faculties were quite overwhelmed in this instance. Shortly after the dosage, I experienced cold sweats, tremors, and mild paranoia. It is perhaps due to the later effects that most of my notes from the episode are of little use. Nevertheless, the effects were most invigorating. I will have to attempt a milder dosage once heart palpitations subside. Right. Bushberry extract and deliberol. After my previous experiments, I theorized that deadening the external senses might allow the mind's eye to glimpse the eternal. Alas, I was only partially successful. The combination of substances quickly rendered me both blind and feeble, so much so that I soon fell into stupor. I woke some hours later in a pile of my own sick and a most curious craving for Tirlaritos. All right. Clostolerine, triple dosage. Vial empty. That's probably what killed him. Edwards A. Work in progress number 1. Oh, Jesus. Stellar Bride. Okay. I guess we'll start with this one. She's a wide-eyed colonist from Earth. He's a hard-working Saltuna farmer from Monarch. Their attraction blossoms into a whirlwind romance that transforms Stellar Bay. Chapter 3, long way from Arkansas. You can put your things here, Mr. Elliot said, leading Abby into a little apartment. The place was small, but had a certain cozy charm. Abby set her bags on the floor and loosened the straps of her jumpsuit. Mr. Elliot coughed, his face suddenly red. If you get warm, you can always crack the window. That breeze from the bay is real nice, just be careful about mantis swarms. As Abby went to take the room key, her fingers brushed his. He had strong, rough hands, the Saltuna farmer's hands. She felt herself blush. You've been ever so kind to me, Mr. Elliot. Call me Archibald, he said. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, at least we know how to get around this shit. I don't need something that lasts that long, I just need something that lasts a few seconds. So... That is not... Okay. Purple fizzy tea. Okay, so work in progress number 2. The Passion Broker. A renegade iconoclast, driven by his ideals, finds love in the arms of a mysterious man with a tortured past. Will he follow his lead or his heart? Will he follow his head or his heart? Jesus. Chapter 2. Tall, dark, and handsome. Coming up beside the voice on the comm, it was dangerous and smooth in a way that reminded Broderick of an iceberg-aged whiskey. The door slid open with a whisper of perfumed air. The hair rose along the nape of his neck as he proceeded up the stairs. The broker sat with his back to the top of the line, mostly charcoal personal heater. Slender fingers tinted. So this was the mysterious recluse who manipulated Monarch from afar. Broderick could feel the warmth of the heater from across the room, but it was the look in the broker's eyes that had him feeling feverish. The broker produced a pair of glasses and a bottle of something that looked expensive. He poured it off and held one of the glasses out to Broderick. For me, he asked, trying to bar man smiling gaze. Indeed, the broker purred. I hear you're made of bold tastes. Broderick took his glass. The broker continued, dark hair falling over his darker eyes. That's why I've got a rare proposition for you. The glass nearly slipped from Broderick's fingers. He drank it and gulped and had the trimmer in his hand. It burned all the way down. Right. Clinic of the Heart. A battle-hardened young Earth Directorate soldier visits a remote clinic on Monarch to heal his injuries. But when he meets Gale, an elegant older nurse, she goes to work on his heart as well. Chapter 34, Healing Touch. Fletcher held her tightly. His strength had returned, that much was clear. Yet here he remained, at the clinic, with her. He shook his head as if he'd read her mind, with perfect green eyes. Gale, the Earth Directorate's calling me back. They want me protecting Byzantium, but I don't know how to leave, not after what we found together. Then stay, she whispered, letting her breath warm his ear. I can certainly find a position for you here. Oh, laws, he wanted to pull her closer. She pressed a finger to his lips. Shh. The only law here is love. Alright. Those were, definitely not, the beginnings of... What do they call this? Well, we'll just... Okay, back. Careful development standard, medical engineer, notes, liver damage, likelihood of prolonged alcoholism, attitude problem, likelihood of prolonged alcoholism, frequent social withdrawal, likelihood of prolonged alcoholism. Let's increase the caffeine allotment. Allow increase to high. Warning, such caffeine consumption may lead to side effects such as irritability, fatigue, uncontrollable bowel movements, nausea, and death. Warning, caffeine storage is approaching critical levels. Resupply recommended. Gotcha. Okay. We did the thing. The thing we did to fingers.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you? Now that can't be. Ms. Ramnareem Wentworth has already exceeded the month's... Oh. Dear me. She does have another dose in her allotment. How did I miss this?
I don't know.
My, but you are a doll. Here's Neoka's caffeinoid, and if I know her, she's probably ready for it by now. Do take care of yourself, dearie.
Gotcha. Still want to go search Dr. Williams' body, so where is the border? Region. Southtown. So south. Here, maybe? All right.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth.
So we go to the graveyard. See, I wish I'd known that before about the pristine items, because I had a lot of them that I would not have just sold because they were worth more. I would have used them. Maybe, maybe not. I think it's time to welcome everybody to the stream. I hope you all are enjoying it. If so, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and the notification bell. It's when this is out on YouTube, which it's not currently. But if you're anywhere else, please consider, subscribing and following. For all the fun kind of things. And have you guys heard of Twitch Prime?
Ooh, smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload Saltuna shipments at the camp. Am I the only one getting hungry?
Uh-huh. Yeah, as I was saying, if you have Amazon Prime, you can link your Twitch accounts, and that will give you Twitch Prime, which you then get 1 free sub a month you can use on your channel. Okay. Shit, I lost the one. Where'd he go? Fucking hell.
Nice one!
Shot him in the balls. Oh. Hello. Oh shit, I was aiming for the barrel. That was... Alright, well, I mean... It worked. Still gonna blow it up though. Alrighty then. We are looking for the graveyard. And we are stealing all your shit. Okay, so... Oh, hi, hello. Do you find anything fun? Okay. We looted this place. Okay, nothing to make there. I like the new silencer for my gun. It's fun. Okay, now. Okay, so this is south of the town. Hopefully.
Heard something?
Got him! That's bullshit. I can still only get 2 shots off?
Let's go!
also clean this up, right?
There's a lot of cannons. I didn't realize there were that many. That first one I shot, it is. Or his first couple, I should say. Oh, hello.
Here we go.
Oh shit, hi, hello.
That's the last of them.
Well, I guess that one didn't exactly... wasn't really thrilled with getting a hot lead enema. Oh, here we go. So I should have just followed the thing. But what did we learn? When you're on quest, just follow the fucking markers. Makes a lot more sense.
Huh? Gonna find you! Here we go!
Oh fuck!
Who's ready for more?
Get swifty. Get swifty in here. Oh, come on, get swifty. No need to duck or hide. Okay. Okay. That's weird. Wait, what? I want to go in, but I don't know if I should right now. Oh, we're over here. Okay. Oh, right.
Not a peep from me. You got him. Don't mess with us.
Got him. There's a light in here. It'd be nice. Yeah, I think the next perk may be interactable items. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna take that one. Yeah, okay. Why does everybody keep all these explosive barrels all over everywhere? That's what I want to know. Alright. I wonder if the vicar will like a nice hat. Alright. Nothing over here? No. Oh, back out into the thing. Right, we did not go upstairs though. Because I didn't know there was no upstairs. Ooh. Yeah, they're not gonna mind we take everything. At all. Alright guys, I know you probably can't see shit. I can't see shit either. Dark as fuck. Alright. We're going back. Hang on a second there. That one was not important. Alright, nothing important. Or nothing mega important. My phone just started blowing up all of a sudden, just like, no, I better check it, because I don't want to miss something that was important. Nope, cannot go that way. Let's... Stella Bay! I hate the music for this though. It gets on my nerves. It's like you're just having some on a violin. It's like every couple of seconds. It's like, fucking stop already. Jesus. Never mind, there's guards. We don't want to piss them off. How is my reputation anyway? So 100% with Groundbreaker, neutral, agreeable with MSI. Somewhat salvage, positive but neutral otherwise. The board, it's not neutral. I mean, it is neutral. It's not the same, both positive and negative. And clears agreeable. Deserters are 100%. The Spacer's Choice is 100%. Nice. Okay, cool. I think I came in here to check. Passion Palace. I need to go with Mike and Miyoko. Still have to do that. So we're going to Fallbrook. They're both with Catherine. Cascadia. Fallbrook. I should have done that while we were out. Let's go back and do this. Well, after I get everything else 50 besides melee. I mean, I like melee in this game. It is fun. especially when you hack and slash the fuck out of everything. But, where exactly are we going? And why is it taking so long to load? Oh. That's there. And that's there. And that's there. All right. Well, never mind. We're just going to go back and talk to the people we need to talk to first, which is here and here. Wait, where the fuck is Fallbrook? That's Fallbrook down there. Well, and that's there too. All right. You gotta talk to Nyoka. We still gotta go back to Edgewater too. By the way.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
Sure.
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Exactly. See, I'm glad someone on your crew's got some sensible, got her head on straight. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That was fast. I gotta see about stalking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment. Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you.
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
Now, so far, I shoot everything.
What's up? What's with the pleasantries? You want to know something? Just ask.
All right.
I didn't. I was born into security detail, and when the corporations abandoned this place, I stayed. I mean, I wasn't sent off to school like I should have been. I was born here, and my parents kept me. Raised under the monarch sky. Been breathing sulfur since I knew how to smell it. This place is all I know.
Oh. Let me just say Nothing's. And I grab the controller because I set them down. Okay. Has Monarch always been your home?
I don't have a single spot I call home. Wherever I can sit in peace with a bottle is good enough for me.
Okay.
But yes, I've always been on Monarch. In a sense. My parents took off when the corporations did. I took to companionship with a few friends here for a time, but those days are long past. No. That's a painful trail I ain't keen on walking again.
Okay.
It's not your business, and I'm not saying more on the subject.
Alrighty then. Fuck me too. No, that wasn't what I wanted. That, and then put it away. Points. That's what we're doing. Okay. I'm gonna bring these up to Forte. Actually, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this at some point. We'll put 5. Okay, we'll do that then. And then I'll I'll go ahead and put one in here. And the next round, we're putting some in melee. Maybe if I don't know. Oh, wait. No. Well, anyway. I really need to... Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, Nokia's got points too. My skill, I'm pretty good liar, right? So we'll do health. Nice. Oh shit, she has 3. Okay, cool. I mean... yeah, we'll do that. And then... that. And fuck it, let's go ahead and do lie. Cool. Now what are we doing? Okay, Amber Heights. Catherine. Yeah, because that's all up on the way, so yeah, we'll do that on the way. But for now, on the side quest.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
A whole lot of dick.
Think they're watching the same serials, following the same tossball game?
You ever been off Monarch, Mioka? Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. Soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
I mean, fair enough. All right. I'm going to save the game here because I have not saved yet, and well, I need to. And let's get a muffin. Ooh. I don't know what kinds they are, but they smell really good. It's taking a long fucking time. I guess I could probably go save over some of the old ones. Jesus. Okay, well. Yeah, I'm just gonna go delete some because we've got a lot of fucking saves that we don't really need anymore. Oh, okay. That's enough for now. We'll delete some more later.
Can we talk?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Hey, got a favor to ask you.
Uh-huh.
Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry.
Okay.
You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
All right.
I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal.
Oh, not me.
But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
Yeah, I'm honored you're asking and thrilled to help.
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection.
Nah.
I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead.
Okay.
I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
Okay. Oh, you know you're dead.
I saw it happen.
All right.
Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time.
Fair enough.
His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry. Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
I mean, it's not hard.
Oh, yes. I can't wait.
Me either. Oh. Anything else?
What's up? Let's see. South, along the road.
Alright. We can do that. So. Oh. Okay. We're stopping by here first, though.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Alright. Alright, quick drink and away we go. Bring anybody out? Oh, no, wait, I think I killed them all. I did, I killed them all. Okay, we're good to go. I know it's not the right words to the song, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a bippity boppity fuck. What's a ref? Being fun. Ooh, there is something over there. Oh. That means they're dead. What is that over there? Oh, we're gonna be kind of going over there anyway, so that's fine. All right. Hey, wait, didn't I set, like, Alien Parvati to passive? I did. Oh, we've got to get I can words. Nyoka. However the fuck you say her name. We got to get her some fucking armor. Oof. Okay, we'll put that helmet on her. Extra lockpicking. And then, so that gives her stealth. I mean... Ooh. Well, fuck. How about again? Okay, she has light machine gun, level 21. Fuck. Okay. And then she's got the trimmer cleaver. I think we can do a better melee weapon than that, though. Okay, that's 176 is 193. Oh. 107. That's almost better. Is that two-handed or one-handed? It's two-handed. How is she at one-handed melee? Okay. So let's give her... Let's give her this one, because I think it'd be better, maybe. Yeah. And Parvati. There's 123. We're gonna have to level that up a bit. Excuse me, damn. Alright, so armor user 17, that's good. Alright.
Watch your feet. The sulfur pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off. For me to never turn my back to you.
Got it. Wait, let's spec it. Alright, well, we just went a big fucking circle. Alright. Anything? Anything interesting? Hello? Hello, everyone. Not a thing. Nothing in it. No. Oh, hi. Hurry up.
Don't mess it up.
I mean, you can try and mess with this. It's not gonna go well for you though. I love when I can get them before they even wake up. I mean, just dead. They wake up dead. Here, let's go look the other way. Oh, hey, I roll. Hey, there's just somebody else. Alright, no, then. I'll say hi. It's not going there. Not that it'll really hurt.
Get it out! Get it out!
The fuck, Nokia? I'm calling you Nokia. I'm just gonna call you Nokia from now on. Hey, hi, hello, oh shit.
Damn, but we're good.
Yes, we are. We are very good. Yep. Yeah, I know they were chewing on something back there, so yeah, we'll see what there is. Not that. Nation 34. Ooh, that's not good. I need a Deadeye level 2 because I want to put a silencer on it. We can travel a little safer for everyone as we go on. Oh shit.
Don't mess with us.
They'll never see us.
Alright, well, they were making lunch out of an iconoclast. What's up this way? I don't know. Should I find out? I think we should. Looks like a fucking vault. Yeah, it looks like it's clear. Shit. Activate. Let's loot what else we can before we go to the terminal.
Oh, you got that?
Okay. Alright, let's see what's on the terminal. UDLs, sulfur-safe power generation system. Warning, unauthorized access to this equipment may result in injury, death, or unemployment. Right. Continue. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's all we can do here. Unless we can find a way to hop up there. Maybe we can. Shit. Fuck, it fell off. Oh, fuck it. We'll come back here later if we have to. I mean, it wouldn't be a fast travel point if we weren't supposed to come back here later. Or something. What? I don't know, but we'll find out. Manor Spank. Nope, Lemon Slap. Alright. Ooh. Alright, well, that's all that's in here. Hardly worth it, but okay. Okay. Yes, we will follow, follow the road. Then oh, hi, hello, hey. You don't see us. Surprise!
Someone hide it! Come out and die!
No, no one's hiding. I like it. You finished your sentence before you died. Especially since I shot you in the head. I mean... I'm no expert, but I think if you get shot in the head, you're not gonna say anything. Because depending on what you're shot with, your head's just gonna explode. Nothing behind there. See, I'm very efficient with my shots. Oh, a hunting rifle ultra. What do I have? We got that one. It's just a tuft of grass. Hello? Anybody there? Oh, don't guess so. One thing I found out, if you blow up something and there's nobody nearby, they either die, or they're like, what? And go see what it was.
Incoming! Nice hit!
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Don't mess with us!
I'm saying, like, I'm very efficient with my shots, and then suddenly, you know, I was like, 6 fucking shots to take down 2 guys. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But as soon as I identify them as marauders, they're toast. Okay. Anyway, there's something over that way, though. Not that way. Oh, fuck. That way, kind of. I suppose we'll get around to it. Eventually. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Ah, shit. I can get him with this angle. Ew. Nah, we'll just go back around this way. Actually, you know what?
That's the last of them!
Ooh, light machine gun Mark II. We got him. Yeah. So sorry, the resident did not make it. Alright, I'm gonna check out this rifle real quick. Oh. A pristine light machine gun. What's mine? 17. Well. Oh well. Lockers. Alright, and that's all of it, I believe. Alright. And how the hell get into there? Don't think you can. Not walk through the fire. Anything else around this one? Can we get into it? No, we cannot. Alright, well these guys are fucked. Okay, so we're almost there. Wonder if I can follow the road. Oh shit, shit. I wonder, no, never mind. Wait, that reminds me. I do have a hunting rifle ultra. another one. Oh, we're getting close to our weight limit. I'm not worried about it though, honestly. So we're a little encumbered, over encumbered, whatever the fuck they call it here. All that means is I can't run. Much like in real life. The hell? That was not where I heard the shit. I heard it from this way. Yeah, I'm definitely taking all this stuff. Don't know who left it and or why. Or where they went. Wait, is that where I just was? I somehow missed this. When I was over here. Yeah, what the fuck? I could have cut a lot of distance just going this way. Aren't we special? Well, hey, huh? It's dead. Okay, so not much to. Okay. So the question is, are there fuckers to kill here? I guess we'll find out. I think I killed all their friends. There's no need to be shh. Spreads. Terrorize. Sounds like some good eating. But yeah, I think I called it. I killed. I took all their friends out. Alright, fucker. We have come to take your ass home. Dum 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 boom 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 boom.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it. Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
I found that hard to believe.
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come.
Okay.
You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep. That's a nice way to think about it. Graham would be our father. I suppose Zora might make a good mother if the two of them could stop arguing. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
Gotcha.
Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying. She's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander.
Oh.
She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Nice.
Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door.
Gotcha.
Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes.
Right, gotcha.
The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Got it. Great. Good. Request list. Bronson maintains a record of strange special equipment requests beyond the normal firearms, ammunition, and medicine that iconoclasts burn through at an alarming rate. Most of his list is crossed out, but a few items have yet been fulfilled. Zora, Force Melt Bright Gel may not actually exist. Graham is a dissident hunter number 17. Huxley, Anti-Clea Wrapped Begone also may not actually exist. Huxley, any book on terminal repair, and Carl, Primal Glue Adhesives. Right.
Welcome to the Emporium. I'm Bronson. It ain't really a store. Think of me more like a quartermaster, and a chef, and a handyman, and whatever else we need.
Cool.
We gotta eat. Eating means hunting. Hunting means armaments. We used to let people take what they will, but then some idiot shot some other idiot over cards. So Zora set up a system. You fuck up, you don't get to buy gear. You play nice, you do.
Cool.
Yeah, plenty. If you're the type to fix a thing or two, I've got a couple reports I need to follow up on. The pipes up on Milton's house burst. Someone needs to shut them off. Then there are the cables outside the bar. A sprat chewed through them, and now they're spitting lightning.
Okay.
Then there's the old guardhouse, outside town on the way to the old Bayside Terrace. Someone needs to reset the comms breaker there. That's one way to look at it. Another is, those are the only things in this whole fucking town that are broke. Maybe we appreciate that.
Mister, there's something I've been wondering since we got here. How do you protect your wires from sulfuric degradation?
Oh, easy. Most of the wildlife here seems to tolerate the sulfur. So we wrap our copper in wrapped bits. Hides, tongues, whatever's pliable.
Oh.
I ought to tell you, most of these systems are routed through one of our terminals. You might be able to handle some of them remotely if you know your way around a computer.
Cool, cool.
We sent Milton out to check on the comms tower a while ago. Ain't heard back. I'd wager he got 8. Up the hill. It's right on the cliff's edge.
All right.
I ought to mention, the iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
All right.
Everybody here looks wore out. Is it just me?
All right. We'll grab a drink. And... oh shit, look at the time. I think we're gonna call it a stream, guys. We'll be going for 3 hours and 30 minutes. I'd like to make it 4, but I gotta try to do some shit. That's it. I mean, the operative word there is try. So we are going to go ahead and save it here. Then we're going to go to the main menu, accept. And then we're going to go to the home. Alright guys. It's been a fun stream. We got some places, we did some things. Not as much as I'd have liked necessarily, but we've gone up a couple levels, so that's a good thing. So yeah. Everybody, if you enjoy the stream today, please make sure you like, subscribe, and notification bell. Be sure you don't miss it. Please be sure you don't miss it. Well, I can work, I swear. Anyway, be sure, if you have not yet done so, be sure to check out Rogue Energy. You get 10% off your entire order with the code JamesGames Official. That's therogueenergy.com. That's therogueenergy.com. If you haven't tried them yet, check out their starter kits. You get one single serve pouch of each flavor they have, plus a shaker. Last I checked, they were on sale. They always have on sale, but they're pretty good. They're great flavors, great for you. Well, good for you. They're better than Monster Red Bull. Really focus, all good stuff. So yeah, just check them out. 10% off your entire order at with the code JamesGames Official. With that being said, again, after I did enjoy the stream, make sure you follow me on Twitter and get notifications. Be sure to subscribe and follow on Twitch. And if you want to help support the stream, there's bits that you can cheer. There's the regular, there's coffee.com /JamesGames official Patreon. There's all the good stuff. Links are over on Twitch, for sure. Also, one of the best ways is consider subscribing. And with subscribing for tier 1, it's like $5 a month. But if you have Twitch Prime, if you don't have Twitch Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, link your Twitch account to your Amazon Prime account. That gives you Twitch Prime, which then gives you a free sub every month you can use on the channel. So again, with all that being said, I do appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out with me, watching the stream. Whether it's, I appreciate everybody that watches it, whether it's live or, on the web, or running YouTube after a while. But yeah, so with all that being said, again, thank you so very much for watching. I love you all. Remember, be excellent to each other, and party on. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone. Bye-bye.